They look connected. YouTube's connected. Twitch, come on, connect. There it goes. No, god damn it. Don't start. Alright, let's do our intro. Alright, if you like what I'm doing, please come start now. Alright, so before we get started, Aaron... Alright, so Aaron was asking, now, the system I'm sitting in, if you recall, if you watch the Elite Dangerous trailer, yeah, there's two stations here that you can basically dock at, just everything else. There's two stations here that you can dock at, just and all. But, Nels, go away. Let me have control, Nels. There it goes. Did you get that video I sent you? Now let me take a look. I got busy doing something. I need to take a look. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. I see it. It's in your Discord. But I see it. I'm not going to play it because then it's going to activate that copyright crap, so I'm not going to play it. But yeah, I've seen it. Anyway, so again, like I said, to the people who's into Elite Dangerous, such as myself, yes, they had a trailer. They showed what the ground battle can look like. They went to this place, the Della C4, that's everything else. Now you'll notice it does not have a blue circle. If it's got a blue circle, such as this one or this one, yeah, you can land on them. If you got a Doom Buggy, you can get your Doom Buggy out and ride around it, you know, that's everything else. They're landable. But the one that they showed on the, the trailer, it's this one. And if you'll notice, it's not landable. But, yeah, you know. Well, anyway, what are we doing today? For a limited time, I just marked it. Where'd it go? Oh, I gotta just mark the darn thing. No! Go back. Yeah, it's all on my trail, it's all on my trail, it's all on my trail. And you notice, Aaron? I hate this stupid mouse sometimes. And you'll notice, Aaron, now to the entire side, yeah, this is our entire station that we actually have. This is our home on the entire side. And if you want to get a lot of your stuff, you know, through your ship, just everything else, yeah, you want to go to this place right here because they've got a large shipyard that's high tech. Yeah, down on that dotted line. And there it is finally. And there we are. So you'll notice now, to the ones who do not have your ranking system, yeah, you're gonna need to find another area to kind of rank up to everything else. Now me, I have the the Federation rank. All I have to go is markets, that way I know where to go. How do I get the Federation rank? There it is, reputation. So as you can see, my empire is completely done. I'm the king on the entire side. On the Federation, I'm the lieutenant commander. That's everything else. I'm going to say I have 3 Negathono levels. In fact, let me look it up. Let me on it. Dangerous Federation rank. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 10 more ranks to go. Alright, so I'm the lieutenant commander. So I'm here right now. So again, like I said, to get the soul system, you can either go somewhere else until you get the petty officer. Once you get petty officer, then it will unlock this everything else. Now, like I said, for the entire rank, I'll have to do another video another time showing that off. But once you basically get petty officer, yeah, then you can start going in and start ranking up with everything else. As you can see, the only tournament I don't have yet is the horse tournament, with everything else. And then finally, I can go to the Battle of Cardad, the monster. Now again, on the entire side, if you want to use the big shields, if you want a lot of shields that's fast moving, then you want the cutter. But if you want a ship that doesn't have much shields, that kind of slow moving, that can carry a lot of firepower and have a lot of armor, then that's the Battle of Cardad. Now granted, the Battle of Cardad is kind of slow moving, but then you gotta remember, that is designed to be a tank. That is what it's designed for. Whereas the cutter, yes, it's got thick shields. It doesn't have thick armor, but it's got a hell of an engine. And like I said, you don't get really, strong weapons like you do on a Battle of Cardad. But for carrying a lot of cargo, yeah, your cutter is our cargo king, but it's also one of the fastest ones. So if you start getting, interdicted or whatever, yeah, you can basically outrace somebody and just keep going. So again, like I said, I'm a lieutenant commander, so I've got 5 more ranks. And until the 18th, basically starting yesterday, till the 18th, it's like times 3. So if you're trying to get your rank leveled up, yeah, you definitely want to be doing it this week because it's times 3 right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out there. Oh, that's right. Oh, already? Hold on, my wireless is... Then again, I've been up since 3 o'clock, so... Hold on, my wireless is dying. Alright, so we don't want to go right to there. We need to outfit our ship. Yeah, because we got to outfit our ship for this stuff. So we got on our favorite spot. There. And let's see how many jumps that's going to take. 14 jumps. Cool. Then again, I might park this ship and buy one of those tourist
Disengaged
ships.
from local networks.
Engines engaged.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll buy one of those tourist ships. La la la. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
2, 1, accelerate.
Jump in progress. Your Python is in transit to the HIP 118061 system. This is your first visit to the system. HIP 118061 is an Empire feudal supporting well over 99,500 souls, and is aligned to Ashling Duval. Lords of HIP 118,061 is the local power. There are 2 orbital stations and just 1 planetary station in the system.
fuel
Information.
complete.
HIP 118,061 Crimson Mob are experiencing civil unrest. Your Python is now fully refueled.
Then I got a war.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
4,
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Genlong system. This is your first visit to the system. Genlong is an empire patronage of 77.6 thousand people, and is aligned to Ashling Dubao. Meiki Imperial Society is the controlling power. There are 2 orbital stations in the system. You have 12 jumps left. Fuel levels now at 88%. Star B is interesting, relative to similar Class M stars, with an unusually low solar radius at 0.32 times sols and an incredibly high average density of 11,000 kilograms per cubic meter. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, the next one I'm gonna go slow, get all the steel I can.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the ICZ-NX-UC2-12 system. You are no longer in Empire space. This is your first visit to the system. This system is not populated. Fuel tanks now at 83%. Star A is notable, with an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light.
Go ahead and fuel skip.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Frameshift drive charging.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is en route to the ICZVE-QB5-1 system. This is your first visit to the system. Ten jumps remaining.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Refueled.
La 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 la.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, like I said, I am going to be doing a lot more Elite Dangerous, because on the 29th, now, I had the Lifetime Edition on this account. My Xbox, no, if I want to do that new stuff, I'm going to have
Telemetry
to do a
obtained.
pre-order to
Your
get it on
Python
my
is
Xbox
traveling to the
account.
Mrogi system.
But the PC
You are
one
entering
here,
Empire space.
yeah,
Welcome
they did
back,
a
Your
Kickstarter
Majesty.
thing, and
This
then
is
like
your
a
first
year
visit to
later,
the
after
system.
they came out, and the
Mrogi
game
is
was
an empire
live,
dictatorship of nearly
they did the thing where you gotta get the
231,000
game,
souls.
and it was like a
Hero
little
of
time
Mrogi
thing.
flag is the immediate faction.
So yeah, I did
There
it
are
at
2
the
orbital
time.
stations and
So
1
I've
planetary
got
station in the
Dangerous for
system.
life. 'Cause I've got the
Fuel
Lifetime
levels now at
edition.
89%, Your Majesty. Body 1 has large deposits of chromium and manganese.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Now, I actually think that if the Frontier does come out and do the Lifetime thing again, yeah, I think they'll get a lot more people that'll come to the game and play the game. But be forewarned, it does not have a storyline per se. You've got to create the story. So then when you see the community events, yeah, those are your storyline. Like right now, this one is, we don't know who attacked the stations, Usually Thurgood that do it. That's everything else. Usually. So now he's got these stations that are been attacked. They've got plasma damage, a plasma fire, that and all. Usually those are Thurgoods. That's everything else. And then next week, we'll have to take a bunch of stuff out to the station and like rebuild it. That's everything else. And then the following week, we go scan it, try to find out who did the attack. Most of the time it's Thurgoods. But then we need
Jump in progress.
Guardian technology.
Your Python
The
is in
Guardian
transit to the
technology
Kujalanga
that
system.
will take on
You are
the,
leaving Empire
Thurgods
space.
And,
This is your
attack
first
the
visit to the
Thurgods.
system.
You need Guardian technology.
Kujalanga is an independent corporate with a population of around 2.5 billion souls.
Where they're located.
51th Massilia Corporation is the controlling faction. There are 6 orbital stations in this system.
Fuel scooping.
So usually it's Thurgods, and then I'll be like, okay, they're in this sector block, they're in this location, so everybody would get together and go after them.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hello. How many jumps we got left? 8.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, because like I said, when it comes to the Thurgod technology, the only thing I had is those missile racks. Now during Christmas, I wish I got involved with everything, because apparently they had these special
Telemetry
missile
obtained.
racks that
Your
were
Python
basically
is
like
traveling to the
upgraded
Yaricles
things
system.
to the missile rack
This
that
is
I
your
have.
first visit to the system.
You know, you gotta
Yaricles
use
is an
the media
independent
for it,
dictatorship
but,
home to just
you know,
over
doing Star Trek,
870
Star
million
Wars,
souls.
and doing other
The Sovereign Justice
Christmas
Collective is the
events.
controlling faction. There are 7 orbital stations and 3 planetary stations in this system.
Okay. Kane Flagon. There it goes.
Fuel scooping.
Information. Yaricles Empire Party are ahead in an election with CD 62 1454 Empire Party for control of Yaricles Intelligence Hub. The Sovereign Justice Collective are gearing up to expand to another system.
Fuel scooping complete.
La 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 la.
Maximum fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
So now, like I said, I wanna, get my Federation rank done. I'm already got my Empire rank done. Get my Federation rank done. Get the Guardian technology. That is what you need to fight the Thurgods.
Jump in
there's
progress.
A,
Your Python is heading to the Kausha system. This is your first visit to the system. Kausha is an independent dictatorship of nearly 86,000 souls, and is aligned to Zamina Talmud.
the engine.
The Sovereign
shield.
Justice Collective is the immediate power. There are 2 orbital stations and 2 planetary stations in this system. You have 6 jumps remaining. Information. Kausha Purple Crew are experiencing civil unrest, and the Sovereign Justice Collective are gearing up to expand to another system. Fuel at maximum.
Well, yeah, I want to, get the rest of my stuff unlocked.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, Ginny Jr. and Star Trek Online, yeah, he pretty much got everything done, knocked out. My, 2, Jedi and my Sith Inquisitor, yeah, they've got everything knocked out, all of the
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Shiwei Sector HC-UV3-1 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Destiny.
This system is not populated.
Sadly, a lot of people not really playing Destiny.
You
right
have
now.
5 jumps left.
That means people are
System
playing.
scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
Come on!
Destination confirmed. Your Python is en route to the Beta 3 Tukani system. You are now in Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. Beta 3
that's
Tukani
great.
is a Federation corporate with a population of over 180,000 souls, and is aligned to Yuri Gram. Beta 3 Tukani Silver Allied Net is the immediate faction. There is just one orbital station and 2 planetary stations in the system. You have 4 jumps left. Fuel tanks are now at 87%. Information. Beta 3 Tukani pirates are experiencing civil unrest, and Beta 3 Tukani Silver Allied Net are undergoing a boom. Planet 1 is a notable metal-rich body with an extremely high surface temperature of well over 4,000 Kelvin.
Frameshift drive
Fuel at
charging.
maximum.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the Call 285 Sector NE-RA34-1 system. Information. Arrival star is not scoopable. You are no longer in Federation space. This is your first visit to the system. There is no human presence here. You have 3 jumps left. This brown dwarf is uncommon and interesting, with an unusually low solar radius at 0.13 times sols and an unusually high average density.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you got 3 more jumps left before we get to the one station. And like I said, I think I'm gonna grab one of the Taurus ships.
Destination confirmed. Your Python is traveling to the core SYS Sector EB-0A6-0 system. Information. Arrival star is not scoopable.
Again.
This is your first visit to the system. 2 jumps to go.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Telemetry obtained. Your Python is in transit to the LHS 3531 system. You have entered Federation space. Welcome back, Lieutenant Commander. This is your first visit to the system. LHS 3531 is a Federation confederacy supporting 750,000 souls, and is allied with Yuri Gram. Fluidman 347-14 Confederation is the controlling faction. There is a single orbital station and 1 planetary station in the system. You have 1 jump left. Information. Workers of Santi Independence will soon be tied in a war with Crimson Legal and Co. for control of Atwood Point. Fluidman 347-14 Confederation are undergoing a boom, and Carina Electronics Inc. are experiencing civil unrest.
Complete.
Refueled.
Nick jumps into Nagden Gate Lane.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Jump in progress. Your Python is heading to the Easy Aquaridai system. You have visited this system 15 times. Easy Aquaridai is a federation democracy supporting nearly 10 million souls, and is contested by multiple powers. Future of Easy Aquarii is the local faction.
Fuel scooping.
There is a single orbital station and a single planetary station in the system. Fuel reserves now at 93%, Lieutenant Commander. Information. Easy Aquarii Advanced Industries are in a state of drought and future of Easy Aquarii are undergoing a boom.
If anybody's got any questions, please do ask. Go one on Twitch, one on YouTube, another on Facebook. And now, like I said, until the 18th, you got these burning stations, a thing going on. So if you're trying to get a rank up on your Empire rank or your Federation rank, yeah, this is the time you want to be doing it. This is the time you want to be doing it. He caught the planet's cry, did he? La la la.
Your Python has left Super Cruise near Coriolis Starport, Magnus Gateway.
Delay C, Sierra Yankee Foxtrot. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome to this Federal Starport, Commander. Landing authorized. Vector
Now, when you go to these burning stations, yes, I like using the Autodoc and
Landing
using
pad
the
33
theater.
is at 2 o'clock
These
bar,
burning
as you enter
stations,
with the green lights
you
on your
can't do
right.
'em. So I'm not going to be using the Autodoc ability and the Cathedral ability.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking complete.
Contact. Systems offline.
Let's see what shit they had here. Hopefully they got the tortoise shells.
From civilian pilot Andreen Walsh, can we hurry this up please, officer?
Alright. Let's get this thing taken care of.
Refueled.
Alright, Dalton. Caltech. Yeah, that's the big one right there. And that's a total Corvette. Yeah, I want to say it's you. Dodge Steed. 39 days. Two, 66, 361. Shields. We want a thick one now. $233. Just got a 30. Hi, Aaron. Yeah, I want to say this is the one. To these burning stations, I believe this is the ship you want. Because it's got the death mobility. You can put a stupid amount of shields on it. And then, of course, you want a heat sinks when you go in. Now, the other one is the Diamondback Explorer. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of sun to anything else, use the Diamondback Explorer. The reason why, the Diamondback Explorer actually has a heat rejection trait that allows it to get rid of heat fast, if everything else, but it also allows it to get moving, and because of movability, it's actually one of the better movability type ships, if everything else. So, Diamondback Explorer. Alright, so 10, 11, shields 1, 33, on the 198. Yeah, so it's this one. Where is the king? And by the way, Aaron, look, your turtle lance is back.
Squadron mate Xavier Hart sends. Mug.
So, and that's the big monster. Yeah, the Beluga Liner. One of the biggest tourist
Squadron
ships
mate
that's everything else
P0PPY
and all.
sends. Mug.
But like I said, we're gonna go with the Orca. Yeah, store the ship.
Squadron mate Fruity sends. Indeed. The Mug. Orca purchased. Unidentified ship handover complete. Docking complete.
We're gonna get this shit set up right. that. Gotta go. Okay.
Message sent.
Yeah, that's our friend Tornag. Alright.
You are carrying limpets but no limpet controller.
We do want the controller, cause there's a side mission. So when you go in here, after you take up the passengers, you can go back into the station and pick up things that's floating around.
Squadron mate Xavier Hart sends. It's 30 work in the station.
Yep. You definitely want heat seek launchers.
From civilian pilot Mark Greenwell. You've got no right to scan me, officer. You have purchased a Zero-I heat sink launcher for 3.5 thousand credits.
You want shield boosters.
You have purchased a Zero-A shield booster for 281,000 credits. You have purchased a Zero-A shield booster for 281,000 credits. You have purchased a Zero-I heat sink launcher for 3.5 thousand credits.
So that's what you want. You want shield booster to give you your shields and heat launcher. So when you start getting hot, because you're inside a station that's on fire, you can inject the heat off of you. Yeah, let's get the biggest power plant.
You have purchased a 5A power plant for well over 4 million credits, and sold a 5E power plant for well over 53,000 credits. You have purchased a 5D frame shift drive for nearly 181,000 credits, and sold a 5E frame shift drive for 63,000 credits.
Everything you do.
You have purchased a 6D life support for over 220,000 credits, and sold a 6E life support for nearly 89,000 credits. You have purchased a 5D power distributor for nearly 79,500 credits, and sold a 5E power distributor for over 31,500 credits. You have purchased a 4D sensors for well over 28,000 credits, and sold a 4E sensors for well over 11,000
you want
credits.
Nothing but economy class cabins. So yes, you can go with the business class, but you do not want to do that. No, you want to go with the economy class, just everything else and all. Yeah, so it's 60, okay, yeah.
You have purchased a 5E economy class passenger cabin for nearly 35,000 credits, and sold a 4E economy class passenger cabin for nearly 19,000 credits.
Why can I? I'm not on max rank, am I? No.
You have purchased a 5A shield generator for 5.1 million credits, and sold a 5E shield generator for 63,000 credits.
Oh, because I've got something in my cargo holds.
You are carrying limpets but no limpet controller.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, advanced maintenance.
"21 limpets have been sold.
That's what it was. No, got that contraction.
You have purchased a 5E economy class passenger cabin for nearly 35,000 credits, and sold a 4E cargo rack for well over 34,000 credits. You have purchased a 4E economy class passenger cabin for nearly 19,000 credits, and sold a 3E cargo rack for around 10,500 credits. You have purchased a 2E economy class passenger cabin for well over 4,000 credits. You have purchased a 2E economy class passenger cabin for well over 4,000 credits. You have purchased a 2E economy class passenger cabin for well over 4,000 credits.
Now, like I said, because these turning stations, yes, I like having a docking computer, but these turning stations, you don't have to use a docking computer. So, you're going to have to learn to fly your ship and handle your ship and everything else and all. So, yeah. Yeah, so we got all, nothing to the colony class, just everything else. Alright. Then go to advance so we can oh, it's already filled it up. Negative, what the station was.
Squadron Mate Xavier Hart sends Beluga in / outbound. From civilian pilot Khalil Shiraz, can we hurry this up please, officer?
I'll just put the name in. Q I N G J A L. There it is. So again, when you see that little turning thingy, yeah, that's the station that's on fire. That's everything else. Exactly. Alright, so basically Nick jumped.
From civilian pilot Wilco, you've got no right to scan me, officer. Disengaged from local networks.
Ship restraints retracted. Access corridor is clear.
Landing gear retracted.
Keep it under 100, you won't get the speeding ticket. You got full throttle. Now again, it's Sol System. Again, this is to the Federation. Empire, it's the same thing, but this is to the Federation rank. So once you get the Petty Officer, then you'll unlock the Sol System, and then you can start kind of going through. Right now, I'm the Lieutenant Commander, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranks still to go. And you'll notice my next tournament is hers tournament, and then when you finally get the Rear Admiral, Thailand like the Total Corvette, just everything else. And you want to be doing this because, like I said, until the 18th, it's like times 3 toward your leveling up to everything else. It's times 3.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Jump in progress. Your Orca is in transit to the Sol system. This is your second visit to the system. Sol is a Federation democracy home to over 22.5 billion souls, and is allied with Zachary Hudson. Mother Gaia is the controlling power. There are 9 orbital stations and 7 planetary stations in this system. Unregistered comms beacon detected.
Like I said, you're going to take your time going in, and you're going to have plenty of heat sinks. Plenty of heat sinks. Go ahead and scan the system. 30 bodies in solar system. So yes, Aaron, this is Sol. Once you get to Petty Officer, yeah, you can come visit it. Now, you cannot land on Mars. You cannot land on Earth. You can't land on the Moon. Those are locked, so you can't visit them. But other systems in here, yeah, you can visit them and land on them. La la la. La la la. Interplanetary road trip. Huh. Here you go.
Return to normal space close to orbit starport. Leaching jail.
Attention, Commander. This is Federal Flight Control. This station is undergoing emergency evac. If you do not intend to assist in the rescue effort, do not attempt to land.
You definitely want to request.
Access granted. Prepare for sudden course adjustments as you enter.
You want to make
Landing
sure you
pad
have the heat
32 is at 2 o'clock near, as you enter with the green lights on your right.
Warning, temperature critical. Landing gear deployed.
Heat levels beyond operating tolerance. Emergency docking
Right away when I
complete.
get inside. Right away.
Docking successful. We're taking below deck, Commander.
Now, once you're inside, you don't have to worry. The heat starts coming off of you and it's like back to normal. If you want to be ready to go again, because as soon as you leave, yeah, you're going to start feeling that heat again. Now, you'll notice the screen's messed up. Look at the passenger lounge. Now, what you want to do is, here, you want to put it down to reputation. Now, the ones you're looking for are these plus, like this right here. Accept.
You have accepted a transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia.
Accept.
Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Mother Gaia. This is your second mission. Warning,
Accept.
transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia will expire in 47 minutes. Transport
Accept.
refugee passenger group mission accepted for Mother Gaia. Warning, transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia will expire in 57 minutes. You have accepted a transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia. This is your fourth mission. Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Federal Congress. You have 5 missions. Warning, transport refugee passenger group mission for Federal Congress will expire in 33 minutes. You have accepted a transport refugee passenger group mission for Federal Congress. You have 6 missions. Transport refugee passenger group mission for Federal Congress accepted. This is your 7th mission.
I'm maxed out, am I?
Warning, transport refugee passenger group mission for Federal Congress will expire in 59 minutes.
Now, that is where you're going to. Rescue ship right there. And that is where you're going to. You're going to this rescue station right there. As soon as you take off, you want to start injecting your heat sinks again.
Temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Disengaged from local networks.
Ship is free. No time to waste, Commander.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
Phew, that was close. That was close.
Heat sink deployed. Heat sink deployed.
That was close.
Cannot comply.
Yeah, nice.
Cannot comply.
What do you mean? No,
Landing
not.
gear deployed. Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted.
That's what it was, not in here.
Frameshift drive charging.
You made it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Your Orca has entered Super Cruise.
Incoming mission critical message.
Entered normal space near Mega Ship. Rescue ship. Li Ching Jao. Information. You have 7 active missions at this station.
Docking request granted.
Landing pad 1 assigned.
And this is the mega station. I gotta click the shit out of there.
Landing gear deployed.
Warning. Transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia will expire in 59 minutes. Docking complete.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
There. Now you are looking for reputation. If you just want to influence some money, yes. But like I said, it times 3 the reputation. So these reputation times 3, yeah, you definitely want those.
Incoming message.
Transport refugee passenger group mission completed. You have been awarded 10,000 credits from Mother Gaia. Transport refugee passenger group mission completed. You have received 10,000 credits from Mother Gaia.
I'll do this one.
Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have received 10,000 credits from Mother Gaia. Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have been awarded 110,000 credits. Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have been awarded 10,000 credits. Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have received 110,000 credits from Federal Congress.
No, let's pick this one.
Transport refugee passenger group mission completed. You have been awarded nearly 102,000 credits. Your Orca is now at maximum fuel capacity. Your Orca repaired. Your Orca rearmed.
Yeah, I got a few. So Federal Congress reputation changed. I'm now friends with them. Another Gaia. I now seems to be friends with them. Alright, so any questions? Now that we're sitting here, you can see we're actually inside the solar system. So you can see, you got Mars right there, can't land on it. You got Earth right there, you can't land on it. But again, if you'll notice, all these blues, yeah, you can land on those and explore those. Then you have stations like you got Titan City right here, Columbus right here, Mars High. That's like the station. So if you want to get close to Mars, yeah, this is the closest you'll get to Mars. Is right here. Got Galileo. So this is what solar system looks like. Then you got this one right here that's got the red on it. Not sure what that's supposed to be. That's everything else. Yeah, see, I don't see anything on it. So I'm not sure what the red circle means. But all these have the blue. Yeah, those are landable. You can land on those planets and explore them. So, any questions? I'll be right back. I'm gonna refresh my tea. Yeah, 'cause it's kind of warm today. Be right back. I'm gonna get some more tea. Wow, no questions? Wow. Alright, be right back. I gotta need your call too. Be right back. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Alright now. You didn't say.
Disengaged from local networks.
Engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Hi up there. Alright, so we're gonna reset our thingy. There, that way when we go in, we won't wait each settings. Like that everything else. We can just do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Your Orca has entered Super Cruise. Your Orca has left Super Cruise near Orca starport. Leeching Geo.
Commander, this is Federal Flight Control. We're issuing warnings to all pilots in the vicinity. This area has been declared unsafe by federal authorities.
That's right, line up at the front end.
Priority access granted. Hope you can help out, Commander.
Landing pad 25 is at 12 o'clock far, as you enter with the green lights on your right. Emergency docking complete.
Get inside.
You're on the deck. Stabilizing core temperature.
Heat sink deployed.
Whew. Again, you want to take down to rotation.
Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Mother Gaia. Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Mother Gaia. This is your second mission. Warning, transport refugee passenger group mission for Mother Gaia will expire in 51 minutes. Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Soul Workers Party. You now have 3 missions. Transport refugee passenger group mission accepted for Soul Workers Party. You have 4 missions.
Oh, I can't get no more. I can only get 2 more.
Incoming mission critical message.
I get 2. Now, next, yeah, I'm maxed out. I can't get those last. Alright, well, guess what? We're making on to it again.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Full control re-established.
Clear for takeoff. Hope you can get out of this in one piece, Commander.
Retracted.
This is a critical announcement.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Phew, that was close. Actually, we don't need nothing in weapons. We need everything in the system, which is your shield, and then everything in your engine, so you can lose as fast as possible.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
You made it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Your Orca has entered Super Cruise. Drop to normal space close to Mega Ship. Rescue Ship. Liqing Jia. Information. You have 4 active missions at this station.
Docking request granted.
Doo-doo-doo.
Landing
Oh,
pad
you
1
need to
ready.
do a retail on our heat sinks.
Landing gear deployed.
Docking complete.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Refueled. Your Orca repaired. Your Orca restocked.
Alright, again, you want reputation?
Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have been awarded 10,000 credits. Transport refugee passenger group mission completed. You have received 10,000 credits from Mother Gaia. Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have been awarded 10,000 credits. Transport refugee passenger group mission successfully completed. You have been awarded 10,000 credits.
I want to see what they have here. Because supposedly, someone I was watching, someone saying that you can do some repairs and some at a rescue ship. So I want to see what they have here. Oh, nice. What kind of what can did you get? Alright, hard points. Again, you really don't need these, so just sell them off.
You have sold a 1F pulse laser for 2.2 thousand credits.
That way I'll take the weight off the ship.
You have sold a
everything
1F
else,
pulse laser for 2.2 thousand credits.
You don't need them. Yeah, just be careful, because the way they're talking, yeah, this is it. There is going to be no more stimulus check after this. So this is it. That's everything else. So you want to kind of watch where you spend your money. So, definitely watch how you spend the money. Okay. Yeah, so what's all what about down here? I wonder. Yeah, see, they don't have much. Yeah, like I said, this is it. So that stimulus check, you know, there's going to be no more stimulus check. Now, there is a push. I don't know if you know or not, but in Hawaii, that so-called, oh crap, now I gotta think what it's called. Oh, I can't think of it. I seen in the head that I can't think of his name. Universal income, that's what it's called. Universal income. Now the middle class and top tier class is not going to qualify. They're not going to get it. The low end class, the poverty level and like the disabled and this everything else. In Hawaii, they're testing out this thing. Now the funny thing is, they've been testing this system for a good like 2 years, 3 years now. In Hawaii, the people that is struggling and can't seem to make ends meet, this and that. It's a good system, this everything else. Whereas some of the others, no.
Squadron mate Xavier Hart
You make
says,
Johnny go
that's
flip a
enough
burger.
excitement for one
You
day.
can teach Johnny to, go to work. They can go to McDonald's and flip burgers. He don't need to, sponge off of us. But it's called universal income. There is a thing where they're
Squadron mate Naughty Body Wash sends,
for
what
people that's
excitement.
basically like, disabled, people who are like struggling, this and everything else. Mainly to the people who couldn't finish school, this and everything else. So they had some kind of, issue where they had to drop out of school because they didn't have the mental capacity or something. This and everything else.
Squadron
There's a
mate
push
Xavier
to
Hart
put them
says,
on
flying a beluga
this
into layer.
universal income. But then I've seen other places where, there's this one country.
Squadron mate Naughty Body Wash sends, LOL yeah, burning stations in a beluga is fun.
Oh crap, I'm trying to think.
Squadron mate Naughty Body Wash sends, bring all the heat sinks.
What is going on now? Alright, so my reputation went up.
Squadron mate Xavier Hart sends, oh yeah. Squadron mate Spodge sends, how many pos angers can you get on a beluga?
I'm in an orca.
Squadron mate Naughty Body Wash sends, 250 something? I can't remember well. Squadron mate Xavier Hart sends, Curriton loadout 152. Squadron mate Spodge sends, wow that's more than the cutter I'm sure. Message sent.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're basically talking about it. And like I said, the orca that I'm flying, yes, it's not big as a beluga, this everything else, but the usability and, trying to, like you saw, I was taking damage. Now, luckily I had max shield, so I wasn't really taking any damage, this everything else. But, yeah, if you're going too fast, or you don't have your shield maxed out, yeah, you can actually explode and die doing these missions. So, yeah, that's the voice thinging. That's another reason why I like Elite Dangerous. It's called voice attack. So like I said, what you're hearing is basically voice attack, but it's a little plugin called EDDI, that's everything else. And this is the third party. Then of course you've got the little
Squadron mate
Hudson
Xavier Hart
helper,
sends,
that's
but
everything
takes
else
longer.
all. Got the Hudson helper, that's everything else and all. But the yeah, she's not gonna let me open it up. because it's running in voice attack right now. But it's called the EDDI, just everything else. This is basically your info about the game. It helps you with your, if you're trying to explore systems, if you're trying to do cargo runs, this everything else. It's the, extra info, this everything else and all.
Squadron Mate Xavier Hart sends, time for a cuppa. Salute CMDRS. Squadron Mate Naughty Body Wash salutes.
And yeah, this is the
Squadron Mate Sposh salutes.
Squadron.
Message away.
Yeah. Alright, so it's now 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and break, get me some lunch, this everything else. What the hell? Yeah, give me a minute, I'll show you. Close you down. Uh-oh. So I just locked it up. I think I just locked it up. It's like a third-party thing. Yeah, while we're doing that, voice attack. Where are you at? And yeah, you'll see, come Tuesday, yeah, I've gone out of my way. I had ordered me a AMD Ryzen 9, so instead of that, in 6 cores, come Tuesday, it'll be installed on Tuesday. I've got an AMD Ryzen 9 coming in with a water cooler, a Tough Gainer water cooler, just everything else. Now, granted, okay, there it goes, Tiny. Well, hold on. And then, now, when I'm streaming, I'm actually using my old 3790, just to know that 1660 that Spirit taught me, just everything else. That's what you're streaming with. Well, come Tuesday, I'm actually going to, fingers crossed, hoping to basically retire my 3790, just everything else, and put the 1660 in here, just everything else, and also with my, AMD Ryzen 9. Memory, yeah, I've got plenty of memory. I could run a lot of crap, just everything else and all. But yeah, come Tuesday, yeah, this gonna get its final upgrade, just everything else. And then my naughty computer, my naughty side, next month, because I didn't glow in the whole check. Because again, like I said, your stimulus check, this is it. So if you've been collecting them and spending them, yeah, good to you, but this is it. Alright, so, now again, like I said, this is EDDI. Just like I said, it's a third-party app that basically, it follows you, it tells you, this everything else. So like I said, cargo don't got nothing. Crime, I'm a good boy. The monitor and stuff, there's your Frontier thing. The Galnet right there. So this is basically what it is. Just everything else and all. So, and that's what you hear. You hear this thing doing its talking. Just everything
Squadron
else.
Mate Naughty Body Wash sends, yeah, Conda would be better in a burning station LOL.
Okay.
Cutter would just drift into the fire and debris. Squadron mate Spoj sends.
Now you'll notice
Same here,
Mark
I get to the
Production
point
are
I
cut
can't fill. Squadron mate Peter Rogers sends.
Oh, it's gonna
I'm
finish
using a
off.
Python. 130 packs plus shields. Works fine for me. Still drain the packs board far too fast and then sit around twiddling my thumbs.
That's still running because I don't have it on anymore. Yeah, it's turned off, so how's it still talking? Unless it's going through this thing, which is a Hudson Helper. Like I said, it's on, and that's the other thing on Amazon. Yeah, when the checkpoint available, yeah, the Ryzen 9s just came in. They literally had like 7 in stock, just everything else. So I grabbed one of them real fast. Whereas the one that's actually on sale, give me a minute. Let me exit out of the game here. I'll show you. Yeah. Yeah, close all this down. Alright, I am going to save this. AMD Ryzen. I cannot spell Ryzen. There it is, R-Y. Okay, R-Y-Z-E-N. One of these was on sale. I forget which one it was. Yeah, I think the one that's on sale is this one. So you notice it's only a 6-core. It's only 6 cores. Whereas the one, oh, it's already sold out. Is it sold out already? Yeah, so like I said, this is what I'm basically getting this to everything else and all. So yeah, it's gonna have 12 cores to everything else. Then there was another one that they was pushing. Wow, so they had 7 of them, and I grabbed one, and it's already sold out. Now, do you want to future-proof yourself? Yeah, this is the one that, this is the one I recommend. Because you get 8 cores and 16 threads. That's everything else. You need to have the Elite Dangerous to use it. You need to have the Elite Dangerous. So, yeah. Um, so, this is it right here. That's everything else. And this is going to get kind of, it's $39 right now because you have to like pre-order it. Of course, I've got the Steam version and I've got the Epic version. Now, at Christmas time, they actually put it out for free at Christmas time. So you're actually able to get this at free at Christmas time. You can go to the Epic, that's everything else. And then the other one, now this one here, I don't know why people yell, it did cost too much. No, not really, it's $9. And it's yours to the life. So once you blow that $9, yeah, you're able to use it. And the funny thing is, when you talk to the computer, you know how Windows had that, Cortana, tell me the weather. She even listening? No, she's not. Well, voice attack, you can actually set it to where it basically replaces Cortana. So you can actually talk to your computer and today's weather, and it'll pop up. In fact, I'll take it. So I'll say today's weather, and then you'll see it do this little thing, and kind of kick in and tell you that everything else like that. Instead of Cortana, today's weather, you can actually have it override it to everything else. And then you've got these little software called voice packs. Now, I'm actually supporting these people, this everything else, because I like what they're doing here. So let me open up on another web browser. Right there, Michael Dorn, that's worth. That's worth. So this is voice packs. Now, like I said, every one of them, like there's Crusher, Castle Troy. Yes, I've got every one of these to everything else. Now the strong warning. Yes, you can have all of these, but if you don't have at least a mid-range computer that has a good, a lot of RAM, quite a few cores, just everything else and all, it's going to bog your computer down because it's got to run through voice attack. It's got to run through these because these are your. In fact, I'll play.
I'm on it, Captain Picard. Oh, sorry, wrong captain.
And yes, that is Counselor Troy.
I'm on it, Captain Picard. Oh, sorry, wrong captain.
Go back. Here's Worth.
Weapons are ready. I suggest we fire them at everything that moves.
Now, another cool thing is, once you start setting up your, bridges, yes, just like in Star Trek, he's your tactical officer, and Elite Dangerous, he's your tactical officer in Elite Dangerous. Where is Data? Here's Data. Oh, you don't have the voiceover.
Scanning for information.
Okay.
Scanning complete.
Oh,
Neutron
what is
star.
this thing?
Neutron stars are the stellar remnants of massive stars that have reached the end of their lives. Once nuclear fusion was exhausted, the star collapsed into a tiny volume. Because of its high mass, the matter has collapsed into neutron degenerate matter, sometimes called neutronium, an extremely high density state made up entirely of neutrons. Matter composed of stuff other than atoms, such as quarks.
Now, as you can see, like I said, when it comes to every one of them, I get not William Shatner.
At the foot of the mountain, standing prominent and just a meter or so high, the obelisk sits in a small recess. One of its four sides is clearly discolored and faded by a tremendously long engagement with the star's bright glare. The star...
As you can see, and then you can actually set them up to do certain things. And then here's night, everyone. Kill!
I am an idle curiosity, an artificial intelligence designed to educate your forebearers as to the conduct of their species throughout recorded history. Alas, they decided they didn't really like their recorded history and tried to dispose of me. Thus, I am making a living, such as it is, acting as an advisory to lowlifes aboard their ship. Right now, that means you.
So, yes. And yeah, they have one for, as you can see, they got on for Elite Dangerous. I do have a few of them. Now, the cool thing is, when you buy this pack, they always do the Elite Dangerous, they always do Star Citizen. As you see, they're now starting to do voiceovers for No Man's Sky. If you do the Flight Simulator, yes, you can do the same thing for the Microsoft Flight Simulator and have it, talk and just everything else. In the Flight Simulator, just everything else and all. Now granted, because if you notice it's in town. Yeah, the company itself is out of England, just everything else. But yeah, when it comes to, all the ones that I have, yeah, I've got just about every one of them. I've got every one of these, just everything else and all. But, like I said, the main things you need, if you want to play the game, $39 to pre-order it. I'm going to slide you over this way. Yeah, I don't need you no more, I can close you. So again, we'll do it this way. So, $39 to basically pre-order the game. And like I said, once you pre-order it, yeah, you get both the space and the ground. I have both the Steam and the Epic. Yes, there is a PlayStation 5, but there is no crossover. Now, fingers crossed, they are working on a crossover point where... Now, here's where it gets kind of stupid. Some games have the crossover ability where you can play the game. I'm going to say it's Destiny... And I think it's always over the top that I played, where you can play the game, and then wherever you get done at. So let's say, you're at home, just everything else. You jump on your Xbox or PlayStation, you play it, just everything else. But then you go to sleep, you go to work, and because it's kind of boring, there's nothing going on, your boss is not there because your boss is on vacation. Well, guess what? You fire up the PC version, and because it's got a cross-save ability, wherever you got done at, it's going to remember, and you can pick up and start playing. I am hoping that, Elite Dangerous will do something like that, just everything else. That way, you can play one or the other. Whereas, like Destiny, I think Star Wars Old Republic, there's a few games where, wherever you're doing on the one, because they have the cross ability, you can be able to play on both of them, just everything else. But otherwise, right now, I've got the, this one here is my Lifetime Edition, because, like I said, they had a Kickstarter, same time as Star Citizen. So, I supported both Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. When they finally went live, for a limited time, they had a Lifetime subscription thing that I actually went and got. So, I've got the Lifetime subscription. The Epic at Christmas, if you wait till about Christmas time, every Christmas, they'll put the game out for free, and it's like their, gift to everybody, their free game you can, collect and everything else. They do around Christmas time. Otherwise, my Xbox One, now, I'll have to pre-order it, just everything else and all, because, I don't have that, fully unlocked. But then, since they don't have crossover, what's the use? I play on the Steam, because, like I said, that's where the majority of my stuff is, and the majority of stuff is unlocked. Then, the voice attack, like I said, it's only $9, I believe. Now I take it back, $10. It used to be $9, but $10. Once you blow the $10, Voice Attack is yours for life. Any updates, any whatever, just everything else. It's yours for life, just everything else. And like I said, the cool thing about Voice Attack, if you don't want to use Katana, you can actually replace Katana with Voice Attack and basically control your computer and do things with the Voice Attack, just like you would do like with Katana. And then those voices you hear, yeah, those are here. Now granted, you'll notice most of them are $15. Most of them. Okay, No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky, No Man's Sky. But yeah, you can say, alright, well, it is 12:30, just I know, my stomach is growling. I need something to eat, just everything else. So that's that. I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I've got 3 downs. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Aaron. So yes, you can pre-order it. It's that also. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you pre-order this, yes, you will actually be able to get in on the beta. Because on the 29th, which is next week, Monday, on the 29th, if you pre-order it now, you'll be able to get in this ground stuff that you see. Yeah, you're going to be able to get in and be able to do it, just everything else and all, and it's going to unlock you. So I see Aaron talking to me. So hi Aaron, if you're still watching. I see you DN on me too. I don't have to get it on Steam. No, what happens is, okay, here's where it's gonna get funny. Let me send this to Aaron so that way he can see. Where are you? I sent you a DM from the stream. And I'll explain it. Alright, hi again, Aaron says. Alright, so let me open this up again. Alright, so again, like I said, when you order it, you can go to the website itself and order it. What's going to happen is you're going to basically pre-order it, and as you'll see, it automatically takes you to the site. So whichever one you click on, go back. See, buy now to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, but you can see when you pre-order it, it's automatically going to ask you through your account, through your settings, this everything else. And you see right now it's $39.99. If you get in right now by pre-ordering, yes, you will be able to, on the 29th, be able to, get this. Now, if you really want the full package, yeah, by getting this one right here, you'll get the deluxe package, you'll get some paint jobs, and you'll get a few other things, just everything else and all. But if you don't care, and you just want the game, just the game itself, you don't want the paint jobs, now, you start out with a really crappy ship, where this one, I want to say, I think it's a code Unlock 4 or Unlock 3. I have to get what it is. Should I just remove the old launcher and reinstall it in Steam? Yes, because they're basically forcing everybody to go through Steam. Unfortunately. I mean, we could try. DLC. And see right there, Season, Odyssey. And as you can see, the website, especially for Odyssey, you have two choices. Well, actually, no, you have more than that. Just everything else. For the Odyssey stuff, you've got your Steam, your Epic, PlayStation, or Xbox. Just everything else. Because it's basically a DLC. Now, if you want just the base game, okay, yes, you'll be able to play the base game through the website. You need to shut down. Yep. Yeah, what was I thinking? Yeah, so like I said, if you want to just get the base game, yeah, you can go to the website and play the base game, but you're not going to have the Odyssey part. Because what it is, if you remember when they came out, you've got Elite Dangerous. Now, Elite Dangerous, again, you can play the base game, that's everything else, but at last Christmas, they actually went out of their way. So you have Horizon, which is now, part of the base game, and then you've got Beyond, that's everything else, which is also part of the base game now, that's everything else and all. But if you want to play the Odyssey, yes, you're going to have to choose either the Steam version, the Epic version, or PlayStation, because it's basically a DLC. But if you don't want to do the ground stuff, and you just want to play basically Dangerous, which again, like I said, Horizon and Beyond, they're not part of the base, they're part of the base game. That's everything else. But if you want to do the ground battles and, run around doing the ground stuff, which is Odyssey, yeah, that's your DLC. So you'll have to choose, do you want to go through Steam, do you want to go through Epic, PlayStation, or Xbox? No, there's no cross-save, that's everything else, but it's in the works. They keep saying it's in the works, that's everything else. But if you want to, again, play the base game, which is now has Odyssey, and Beyond as part of the base core, yeah, you can download it through the website here and play it through this. But the ground stuff that you see here, this here, no, you're not going to be able to do that because that's a DLC. You'll have to have Steam or Epic. Alright, did that help you understand what is going on for eating? Yes, I'm talking to Aaron on the DMs. But now, like I said, if you want to do this new stuff, yeah, you're going to have to choose. Do you want to do the Steam version or you want to do Epic? Now, I'll be honest with you. I've played Elite Dangerous on both the Steam and on Epic. Steam is more stable. I've had it where I've gone into, into the game, playing the game, this everything else. And it's like right here, you'll notice how, that's just basic. But notice the difference. You've got Odyssey, Elite Dangerous Odyssey, and Elite Dangerous, this everything else. But, if you want to, game stability, yes, it's more stable on Steam. Granted, last Christmas, they put on it, this everything else. They do have, Horizon Beyond, this everything else. But Odyssey, yeah, it's supposed to go live on the 29th, but I played Elite Dangerous on both Steam and Epic. To me, Steam is more stable. I've had this where a lot of times, the game would disconnect. Incident, as like Aaron will tell you, if he was in chat with me, where, we tried to get in the same incident, and even though we're on the same team, he's in one incident, I'm in another incident, because the game is very picky. But to me, I'll be switching to watch on the PC while I do my taxes. Yeah, like I said, go Steam. Like I said, if you want to do the Odyssey, yes, definitely go through Steam, because Steam's more stable. But they're guaranteed that when you start doing the stuff, yeah, you'll be able to do it. It's more stable. And every single time they have the data, yeah, Steam allows you to do the data testing, that's everything else. Whereas Epic, yeah, as you see, Odyssey, Elite Dangerous, Epic. The only difference is, yes, you get the Horizon, you get Beyond, that's everything else. Odyssey supposed to come out on the 29th, but, to me, Epic is unstable. That's why for a while I uninstalled it and stopped playing Elite Dangerous. Because like I said, every Christmas, oh, damn, can't get from 3 games like this anymore unless you hack them and torrent them. Well, like I said, Elite Dangerous, this part is free. But if you want to do the new Horizon, that's everything else and all, the Odyssey class, yeah. Because you got to figure, they've got to make money somehow. Whereas Elite Dangerous, yeah, you can you did play Elite Dangerous, that's everything else and all. And then every Christmas, they put it out where you can get the game free of charge on Epic. But I'm sorry, it's just, to me, Epic is unstable. But they only allow the base game. Again, like I said, supposedly Odyssey supposed to go live on Epic. But I don't trust Epic. It's too unstable. Whereas me, I play on Steam. And then, like I said, then you got your others, just everything else. Now, like I said, yes, the deluxe pack, the $54.99, Aaron. Yes, that will give you, I believe it's the code unlock Thor. You get a paint job. You get a bodysuit. You get some, freebies, just everything else. So if you don't care about that and you just want the game itself, then it's $39.99. That's everything else and all. So, $39.99. And then $10 to you. And then these are basically $15. Yes, I have every one of them unlocked. So that, talking here in the background is, when you activate the EDDI, just everything else, so that way it's talking and accessing the info, just everything else. Yeah, that's what you're hearing. Like here, this is Aaron's and mine's data one right here.
Born from the seas and would conquer land, a high-stood human, proud a man. Fearful, enraged, primitive, quite violent. Earth's other life, tread cautious, silent. Breathed into man free will, a mind, a creator's gift, a simple rule, just be kind. Man was to abide, alas, was never able. Ignorance was born, and so arrived evil. With regret man weeps, hands cover his brow. Little has been learned since then, even now. The flaws of man each time born evolved. Mother Nature in time, she'll have resolved.
Yeah, that's Tom Baker. That's the guy that plays Dr. Who. But yeah, when it comes to all these voiceovers, yeah, I've got every one of these. Every one of these. So, yes, he will recognize your account. Yes, it will. Because what you have to do is when you go into it, it's going to pop up and ask you for a verification thingy, just everything else. And yeah, he'll recognize it. It will recognize it. It's just, to me, if you want to play the Odyssey, yeah, you got to choose Steam, Epic. To me, I try and recommend Steam, because Steam's more stable. Epic, Epic, Elite Dangerous. Like I said, this is the Epic Store, and you see, and there it is. Tom Baker with the Third Doctor. Yeah, I think so. So as you can see, so your base game is $29.99. Then it's $39.99 for the Odyssey pack, which is supposed to go live on the 29th, or you can get the big deluxe pack, just everything else and all. But to me, I have played both of them, and yes, I used to have it on Steam. At Christmas time, I moved my whole account over to Epic, and basically to winter, Christmas, winter, when I'm doing the new season, that's everything else. Yeah, it recognized my account. I started playing it through the Epic Store, that's everything else. But to me, Epic was unstable, because there would be like a lot of times I was doing something, and then the game would disconnect. When I was trying to connect to the Hudson Older group that I'd run with, yeah, he would just disconnect, just everything else and all. So to me, and you can see this is actual live gameplay. All these screenshots you see, these are live gameplay. See, in-game footage, as you can see right there. In-game footage. Now this is one reason why I really like this game. Now it don't have a game story per se, because you've got to create the story. So if you do the community event every single week, yeah, the community event is your story. I mean, like right now, the event here, if you listen to the Galnet News, yeah, somebody attacked these stations, that and all. More than likely, Thorogods, Next week, we'll have to take a bunch of supplies there to rebuild the station, that's everything else. And then the following week after that, we'll have to basically chase down, like I said, a lot of times it's been third gods. So you'll have to get the Guardian technology. Me, I have not done that yet. All I've got so far is the torpedo system. I don't have the multi-cannon. I don't have the, the laser beam thing, the laser array. Then you got your shields, your engines, the other parts. Yeah, as Aaron said, if you're trying to follow the story, yeah, you listen to Gelnet, and that's your storyline. That's everything else. That's your storyline. So you're right, Aaron. And like I said, these are actually in-game footage. This is one reason why I love this game. Whereas Star Citizen, we're working on it. Guess what? If you want to play the game, you need 12 cores now. If you want to play this game, you need a, 3090 now. Whereas, and you can see, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Like right now, you see, this is what I'm running at. Horizon Thought 1600, my AMD R9 39. So come Tuesday when my new CPU comes in, like I said, I went out of my way, I got me a new CPU, plus that Elgato mic. So I finally got my whole Elgato set up, just everything else, so, that's my gift. Do you like the story of the extents, because it's the news to do with the random that are in the middle of it? Exactly. But now, like I said, I'm actually looking forward to Tuesday, just everything else, and putting the R9 in here. I do have a water cooler for it, because, the R9 runs a little hot. So, yeah, I've got a water cooler to help keep it cool. And I finally got my Elgato 3, to complete my Elgato setup. So my Yeti here, my Yeti Blackout Edition, yeah, it's in a good mic. But it's time to, upgrade. So these are all in-game footages. So, yeah. Alright. Well, any other questions? Because it's coming up on 1 o'clock, and my stomach is growling hard. I need to get something to eat. But now, like I said, strong recommendation. Now, go to Steam. Steam, I think it's the better one, because to me, it's more stable. Whereas Epic, last winter and the winter before, it went live where, every Christmas, basically, you got the game free of charge. You was able to get the game free. That's everything else. But for stability, now, I strongly recommend Steam. Now, when Epic did go live, I switched my account, it recognized me, and allowed me to go to Epic. But then when I started having all the disconnects and game freezes and whatnot, now, I went back to Steam. I just don't want to override my older one and make a new one. No, he won't. He will not override. He'll just simply lose the account. It's like Star Trek. Yes, I have a choice. It's like Star Trek. I can do, Star Trek on here, or I can go to, where are you? Right there. It's like Star Trek. All you're doing is basically going in. I'm going to wait till it kicks in. Well, thinks about it. Now there. So it's like Star Trek. I can go this way to play Star Trek Online, or now the only difference is with this one now is when I go this way through Steam. Yes, through Steam it wants me to put my password in. That's everything else. So I've got to renumber it, which is door clean the slot, which is not that squared. Or I can go the other way. I can sustain it till after you throw it up. Now, after you set it up, in fact, I'll show you. Alright, wait till this thing gets done. So as you can see, it's now done. Alright, I'll show you when I'm start it out. Yeah, get in on it. Get in on it. Close this out because I don't need this. And then, now this is through Steam. Notice down here, this is where you've got to, down here. You notice how it says Steam and Frontier. So when you put it in, it automatically remembers and goes through, and you can start playing. Or, let me find, and that's what you're looking at. Let me, now, it's been a while since I run it. Ignore. Go to library. Now, if you'll notice how it says install. Yes, you can go ahead and install it if everything else no go away. The only difference is, once you run it through Epic or Steam, this is all my games I had on Steam or Epic to everything else. So when you turn it on, the only thing that you're looking for is this. And here we are. So once you basically install it on Epic, right here where it says Steam right here, that gets replaced and I'll say Epic Frontier. That's everything else. It'll say Epic Frontier. But I strongly recommend now go through Steam. Because you'll notice you got your Horizon, you got your Basic, you got your Arena, you got your Combat, that's everything else and all. You got those. Whereas Epic, all you have on Epic is that. Now, supposedly Epic has the Horizon and Beyond combined with everything else and all. But I strongly recommend, no, go through Steam. Steam is more stable. And that's how you know which one. So if you down here see where it says Epic, then you got the Epic version. If you got Steam Frontier, then yes, Steam Frontier. And that is how you know. And then when you start, you'll see. You don't have to put your password in. You don't have to put anything in. There it is, checking your computer. It's not, they got DeLuca. They go thingy. Now, if I had the voiceover thing turned on, you'd hear it talking, but I don't got it on right now. And there you are, Aaron. So you can see. But like I said, I strongly recommend the Steam version. You can leave it on. All you're doing is just basically choosing the destination. Again, it's like Star Trek Online. You have the launcher there, but where do you go through? It's the same thing. You know, it don't matter. Because one way or another, you know, I mean, you can see, it's the wrong one. You know, one way or another, and you can see, I'm running through it to everything else and all. You know, so it's like I said, it's like the Star Trek Online launcher. Once you get the launcher itself, and you get the game core, the game info, it don't care where you go through. And how you can tell it's down here in the corner. Since I'm going through Steam, it'll show Steam Frontier. If you have the Epic version, it'll say Epic Frontier. If you have the PlayStation, it'll say, you know, PlayStation Frontier, or Xbox, it'll say Xbox Frontier. And that is how you know which one you have, just everything else. So you see, the launcher's running. The game's running. The launcher itself don't care. But if you want to play the DLC, yeah, you need to pick, you know, which one you want to use, just everything else and all. You need to pick. Whereas through the website, you can get the core game. You know, you can get the base game through the website, just everything else. Let's see. You know? Yeah, show all cookies. So as you can see, now if you want to go through, now this is through the website itself. You'll notice it's $19, so that's British pounds. So it's like $20 in American thing, just everything else. So when you do the pre-order, yeah, it's going to want you to pick, you know, either Steam or Epic. But if you want to play just the base game, yeah, you can play the base game through the store itself, just everything else. So here's Elite Dangerous. And again, like I said, you can play the base game through the website, that's everything else. But if you want to play the expansion pack, yeah, it's going to want you to pick. Damn, I need something to drink. Wow, I need something to drink. And yes, Bravo, if you guys have noticed, the 1980 Thor, yeah, that's when Elite Dangerous first came out. It came out on the Commodore VIC-20 and the Commodore 64, just everything else and all, when it first came out. So, yeah. So, but now, like I said, it came out in 1984, and, you know, like I said, I mean, back then I played a lot of space simulation games back then, just everything else and all. Alright, so any other questions? I have got to think, I need to get me something to eat, so I'm feeling it. I'm tempted to play the old game. You can, and that's the cool thing. You can actually play the old game, just everything else and all. Just everything else and all. The only problem is, with today's computers, you've got to slow your computer down. You know, because it's being basically a DOS game. Yeah, you know, when you go in, it's going you know, so you've got to turn on a limiter, basically, to kind of slow your computer down to play it, just everything else. Because again, like I said, it's the old, it's an old DOS game. So they have to actually put it in to where, it's called DOSBox. Yeah, I'm going to come back, because I want to try to get my, my rank up, just everything else, since it's ×3, just everything else. But no, like I said, there's a thing called DOSBox. If you want to play these old DOS games, you got to get a software called DOSBox that basically allows you to play these old DOS games that they're not, because it basically created a virtual computer this everything else, to allow you to play these DOS games in a virtual machine computer, this everything else and all. But they have actually included it, so you don't have to go out of your way and get DOSBox and set up DOSBox and, all that stuff. Nope. Alright. Well, like I said, I definitely need to get something to eat. Yes, give me about an hour or so to kind of get something to eat, that everything else. I'll be back. Because I definitely want to get my, thing done and leveled up. Since it's times 3, that everything else. And like I said, if you haven't noticed, yeah, until the 18th, it's time 3 for your ranks, that everything else. And yeah, I'm already a king on the entire side. I've got, 5 levels on the Federation side. I want to be next leveled, this everything else and all. So when the thing goes live on the 29th, because, it goes live on the 29th. Usually don't play this on the 29th, this everything else. Oh crap, no. Yeah, to God, I can't play the music because it's the, oh crap, what's that one song? Major Tom. Yeah, because I forgot, when people started playing the trailer and looking at it, because they've got the Major Tom as it starts out until you get until, the ground battle, this everything else. So, I probably just got copyrighted, probably, because I forgot about that Major Tom song. But yeah, this is actual in-game play, what the game looks like, just everything else and all. So, but now, like I said, let me have a break. I need to get me some lunch. I'll be back in about an hour, just everything else. So, alright, here's our ending. Yes, I will be back because I want to get this thing leveled up, this, that, and all in time for the 29th. I shall be back. Here's our ending. Oh, wow. 2 hours, 35 minutes. Yeah, as long as you don't let it run 1 full minute. If it's like 60 seconds or more, then it's considered listening. It's considered listening. Alright, well here's our ending and I'll be back in about an hour. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, Seth on another question Jr. Thank you for watching my stream. Please click on the follow button. Please also hit the little bell notification and to come follow me. But I do want to point out those little links there. Please go to those links if you want to get more info. And please come to my Patreon page and support me if you enjoy my work and all. Thank you. Bye. Alright, like I said, give me about an hour to get some food into me. And that's it, Mom. I shall be back. Bye now.